Hey there, welcome back. It's episode 14. We are on to the Munich GP. Let's take a look at the car here. We've built some stuff. So we got our good engine finally done. It's at 53%, so that's the only part we're working on. We just really want to focus on getting that as reliable as we can. Again, we've got our average engine up to 69%. The idea being like try and make that thing last as long as humanly possible. Hopefully not. If you're going to have one part break in a race, hopefully it's not the engine. So we've been working on the performance of our brakes and our acceleration because acceleration and brakes are important for these upcoming races. So trying to just eke out a couple performance gains, but I mean, it's 116 days of the race, nothing too crazy. We do have a vote coming up to replace Tondela with Rio de Janeiro. And it says that that would favor us, but I don't know how, right? And I don't know, I was like, whatever. We're not going to be, I don't think, winning any races anytime soon. So I'd rather hold my vote because you've got this vote. You've got refueling uses 88 pounds fuel tanks, which means you'd have to stop at least twice during a race. And it costs an extra 20,000. And that's not good for us. And then qualifying base grids, 9 dry tire choices. So I think the refueling thing is something I'm interested in holding my vote for. So Simone here. Okay. All right, she's not fantastic. She's all right. New vote. Let's go get our vote in. I'm going to abstain because I just the chairman I think offered me 250,000 to vote for it, and kind of like, well, that's not shady at all. Okay, 3-4, 1 against 2. I mean, if it goes through and it helps us, then like, okay, it looks like it's going to go through. Sure, like, I'll take the extra voting power on something I care about. So, right, 2018 season. Okay, we have a gap here on our scouting. Let's go pick a random driver. Look at that buyout. My goodness. Okay, so I don't think we can afford you. It looks about right. 18, Claudia Dreyfus. All right, so let's jump ahead. I actually want to look at has the engine gotten any better? Ooh, 65%. That is massive, my friends. Massive. We're going to keep going on that. I know the race is here, but hey, maybe the engines won't break this time. That would be nice. Help us out a little bit. All right, so again, we want acceleration, medium speed corners, and some top speed. Doesn't look like it's going to rain, so we'll get to it, and we'll come back after practice and qualifying. Okay, we're in first and second. Primarily because it rained in qualifying. We the first qualifying we went out, put out a lap, and then it started to rain, so we put on some inters really quick. We actually stopped our first lap and said screw it, put on some inters, and went out and put out some like a 5th and 7th place lap, moved our way up, and then in the other qualifying it was perfect. It was we waited, saw that it was about to start raining, sent us out, got the pole. Weather forecast, looks like it's going to... We have to start on the soft, so that's going to be interesting. So it looks like lap 3 is going to be an interesting time for us. And then once we get... We'll have to see what happens there. It is a 17-lap race. It is... Right? 17 laps. So ideally we're doing one stop and then switching, but the rain is going to make it interesting. So if it's going to start raining, I'm thinking we go a little bit lighter on the fuel. Because if we could take... Let's look at our tire choices here. We can go 10 laps minimum. So that'd be lap 7. Right. That's not ideal. Okay, if it was 12 laps, we could do lap 5. That's still not ideal. So it's going to be a little squirrely out there. We may have to go 2-stopper. I think we're going to have to do 2-stopper. We'll have to see with the rain. So I can't fuel us like it's a 2-stopper and then it be a 1-stopper. Why is it letting me choose? I thought I was locked in. Why is it unlocked? Because... Why is it unlocked? I thought you had to go with the tires you started with the qualifying with. Maybe it's because we're on the pole? I have no idea. You're probably yelling at me in the comments right now. Okay, well that makes it interesting, because if we could do 2-3 laps on the inters, and that's going to be super slow. like that's not going to be fast at all. But then it's going to start raining, and that's not going to be good either. Everyone's starting out on softs and mediums, actually. So I think we're going to go with softs. That's super strange that it's not locked in. I feel like it should be locked in. We'll do 8 laps of fuel. And maybe it's just a quick... that way, if it's a quick rain thing, we could stay out and do a one-stopper. If not, we're a little heavy. And we'll just have to deal with it. Because we can definitely make our tires on this. If it turns out to be a dry race, we can make our tires last. Maybe we go an extra lap of fuel. Just in case. But if we have to switch to those, then we're just heavy. And that's just kind of inevitable. I think. Maybe I'm not thinking through it correctly, but that's my thoughts of right now. We got our setup kind of dialed in here. So same thing here. You can make 9 to 11, 11 to 13. So we'll do 9. All right. That's my strategy. I'm sticking to it. I'm not going to push yet. We're going to leave the option open to push in case things change. I would like to do the nurse, but when we got 15% performance bonus, like that's a lot of performance bonus with the race trim, we're going to take that every single time. Blah, blah, blah. I can't believe we got the pole. Let's not watch the beginning, let's watch the weather. Shannon's already back into 3rd. Nice job, son. And he's in the 4th. Good grief, he's been over. Okay, you got a little boost there, that was weird. I guess we can speed it up. Oh yeah, definitely gonna be raining. Okay. Alright, and we're thinking I'm gonna give it a little bit more time before we just go crazy on the tires and pushing. Okay, now you're back to 3rd. Not ideal. I bet they're lighter on the fueling. Just checking here. Look at the weather. Look at the weather. Let's see what the next little weather thing looks like. Kind of hard to tell. Looks like rain. Water on the truck's going to be going up. So we are going to attack and overtake with both of our guys. I know it's not necessarily good on the engine, but it's going to get squirrely out there, so we're going to have to pit at least once, I think. Unless the rain drops off significantly here, even then, there's going to be water on the track, and that's going to be less than ideal. Ooh, the weather makes it interesting. Let's wait a forecasting center, but we can't really afford that now, can we? Englehart with the best second sector there. Nice job, son. He's really pushing and attacking. Yeah, look. Oh, wait. Timeout. Oh, looks like the rain is falling off. Okay, it's a back up. It's really slowed back down. Oh no. Well, Englehart's still pushing, or he's putting in a good lap, so maybe everybody else will come in the pits. Just don't wreck. That's what we need to have happen. Okay, that may have screwed our fuel a little bit. 6 more laps would be the 9th lap, though I think we could still make it. Gotta watch the weather. 3rd and 5th or 6th. Shannon is going backwards. Excellent. Proving that really the cars behind us should have done better in qualifying, but we got lucky with the rain, so I think what we're going to do, because we got to alternate our pits here, is we're going to tell him to ease up on the fuel a little bit so that they're not pitting at the exact same time, because that's going to indicate problems. No overtaking in Sector 2. Okay, someone's crashed. Malado has crashed. I want to come in for inters, guys. Yeah, it's gonna stop raining, bro. It's fine. You're fine. Everyone's fine. Everybody wants to pit. It's fine. Once we get the water off the track, then I'll go back to pushing, but we're just gonna kind of ease through this. I actually want their fuel to burn up separately here. How's the condition? Things okay. Suspension's looking a little iffy. His brakes are looking a little iffy. Okay, they're pretty much the same on the fuel, even though Shannon is not pushing. That's not great. So we just have to bring him in at different times, I guess. So we'll go up to here. Bring them at different times. I'm just reminding myself to bring them in at different times. Things are going crazy with the rain. So I wonder what the strategy is here on the mediums. There's no way they can go the whole race. So I'm just curious what they're thinking there. So there's 10 more laps. Is that right? Am I doing my math right there? Okay, now it's drying up. Why don't you push just a little, burn up some of that fuel. There we go, get it nice and dry. Engine, oh, suspension, we're going to have to repair the suspension. Great, great times, great times. Shannon's back to 8th place. He is dropping like a rock. Okay, we're gonna go one more lap and then we'll pit him, and then he'll go another lap after that, and then we'll pit him, and then it'll be fine. No more rain in the forecast thus far. Seeing if anybody else pits first and second. What are they gonna do? No, they're staying out. We're staying out there with them. I have some mega instability when I'm braking from high speeds. Probably because your suspension is falling off. Okay, if we bring him in now, because he's got 1.74 laps left. Okay, how many? There's 9 laps left. Okay, we can make that work. Okay, fix that. 45% halfway through the race. I think that's going to be okay. I think that's the big part that needs fixing, and we'll just hope that it all goes well at the end. Back to Shanna. Let's watch Shanna. Oh, it makes me nervous making the decisions on repairing stuff. I wish stuff was just solid and not breaking. That would be nice, wouldn't it? It'd be lovely. Lovely stuff. Yeah, we're going to repair his brakes and probably his gearbox. Jeez. So you got to go around another lap. That's fine. I'm wondering if, like, 1st through 6th besides us are all going to come in. No, they're staying out. Interesting. 3rd comes in. That was us. I knew that. Right. Okay, we're going to wait to see the condition of the parts before we tell him what to do from a pitting standpoint. We're going to put you back on medium. Suspension feels much better. Well, yeah, it was, you know, falling apart, and now it's not. So, progress, right? 16th place. And we're pausing. You're not low on fuel. He can make it back. Okay, we have lots of things to repair in his car. Right. New tires. Let's just check. Doesn't look like it's supposed to rain. That's good. We'll do 8 laps. Fix, fix, fix. Oh, look at that. Pit stop from going 13 seconds to 44. Right. We're not going to risk it. In you come. Alright, Englehart's in 16th. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A bunch of people haven't pitted, so this is his chance to put in. He's got some clean air in front of him. Everybody else is going to come. Look at that big pack. If he can get past the pack of folks, assuming they have to fix their cars and they're not just throwing tires and fuel in. Nope, they are already hitting the road. He's going to come out middle of the pack. Cool. Okay, 10th place. 10th place. Checking our strategies here. Nothing's changed. Things look quite nice, okay? Car is looking okay. Okay, his gearbox looks a little shady. Cool, the car's cool. The car seems to be better now. Yeah, we've tightened some bolts and such. But there's still all these cars up here that we should come out in 3rd place. Assuming everyone... Okay, he's staying out. That is crazy. He's trying to put in some monster lap times with no tires. Interesting take. Okay, 10th just cruised right past us. That's not ideal. Maybe it's the extra fuel we're carrying. But we're up into 7th. And 1st through 3rd haven't pitted, so that would put us at 4th. Someone just retired. That's good. That helps Shannon out there in the back. Okay, gearbox is not looking great. We're going to risk it. We're going to risk it. His condition is okay. We're making up some time. Okay, they definitely came into the pits, and now we have, like I said, we've hopped up to 4th. If we can just hold on there, can Shannon get by? I don't think Shannon, unless they're fixing their cars. They're not rolling yet. Okay, they're starting to roll. He's going to hop up into 12th, maybe 11th. Yeah, oh, almost hits the car in front of him. That's good. It's excellent. Small part of it. Okay, let's look here. Okay, 33%. That's okay. Everything's okay here. All right, we're just going to speed this up. And really, it's just the game of hoping something doesn't break. Because we should be able to make the tires last. Another, right, 4 laps. The shifting feels a little weird. It's fine. You're fine, man. Just take it easy on the car. You're fine. Shannon in currently our sponsor objective spot. You'd think that like 8th, 5th, and 7th, bouncing around there, the folks on the medium tires, we should be able to maybe make up some time here. Not probably 20 seconds, though. Probably not going to make up 20 seconds unless their car explodes. Oh, it's raining. How's it? It's not even on the... okay, it's going to rain at the end of the race. Excellent. Maybe we will back off our pace here. Last 2 laps are going to be interesting, folks. Parisi with a great lap time. Or sector or something back here. He's on conserve tire. Interesting. Interesting. First place is in conserve tires and burning fuel. I think it's interesting to see what their strategies are. Okay, here comes the ring. We are up to 11th, and we are holding down 4th. 5th is behind us, but isn't really gaining on us. They should be slower, theoretically, because of their tires. Shannon's in 12th now. As soon as I give him a little bit of praise, he goes backwards. Okay. We could probably push him just a fuzz. We're not going to go crazy. You are not going to push it all because your car's about to explode. A couple of my parts are looking a bit rough. Yeah, we know that, man. Okay, another retirement. Wow. 4th place would be great here. Higgins is going backwards. We're not going to make up 8 seconds on the last lap, I don't think. So I don't think that's that interesting. Let's watch Shannon here. Don't get squirrely. Things are going to start slowing down. He's 3 seconds off of Veracruz in front. I think this is where we're going to finish, 4th and 11th, unless we crash. Hopefully we don't. Car made it. 4th place. Oh my goodness. I took the 12. It's like the sponsor objective for the, because you get it in qualifying too, and you never know how you're going to qualify. So I feel like 250 is worth dropping down to 12th, right? The 450 is for 9th or above with the other sponsor. It's like, well, like, yeah, but maybe not, right? Because we came in 11th. So I feel like 12th is a safe, like it's worth guaranteeing the 250 versus risking it for the 450. That's kind of my take on that. All right. So that was an interesting race. Okay, we didn't do anything wrong, so that's fine. Okay, let's see okay, we dropped, unfortunately, from the start. That kind of sucks, right? You get on the pole, but really we didn't deserve to be on the pole. It was the weather. So dropped 3 spots and 9 spots, so not ideal. But Englehart moves up into 5th place in the Drivers' Championship. William holds down 7th, 2 points clear, though. And Constructors. Okay, yeah, so Nordhagen is taking the lead, 15 points. But, you know, we're holding on to 2nd. We're supposed to be in 8th through 3 rounds. That's quite nice. Quite nice. All right, let's see how bad the car is. And we're going to look at the driver improvements. I saw a thing, this tip at the bottom said the driver improvements based on the course and what happened in the race. So, like, I guess if you had a lot of safety cars, they wouldn't improve as much. But if you're battling back and forth, you might improve a little bit better. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, 15 on cornering. Boom! Cornering and braking, because it's a heavy cornering and braking track. That makes sense. Didn't do a lot of overtaking. Okay, focus. Oh, yeah, right. almost a 2. Got a new unlocked soft tires wear more, so he's finally getting that with his mechanic. 1.33%. I mean, come on, 4th and 11th. That doesn't make us more appealing, but we're making money. Excellent. $138,000. We start making money on these deals, we might have to look at, you know, a building or something like that. Right now I'm focusing primarily on parts just because the building is so expensive. Like going to a level 2 factory is $8 million and we just can't afford that right now. All right. So when we come back, we're going to have the Beijing GP. If you've enjoyed that episode, smash a like on it, subscribe if you're new, leave a comment, let me know what you think about the race, the qualifying, the parts, the buildings, all that kind of stuff. And we will see you in the next one. Zoom, zoom.